Robert Hunter.
Hunter Davis.
Chris Sankey.
And I understand that you guys are doing a series that you guys are pitching called Hell. Is it Hell LA or is it Hella?
It's actually neither. We get this a lot.
Oh my God!
It's
Once
actually,
you get it, you got it.
Yeah, once you get it, you got it. It's Hell A, like a play on words, kind of like Hell
Yeah.
A. So, but we just recently put a space in it, so it makes it, you know,
You
look
need
at
it though, because
You
it's
do need
like,
the space because you want to say Hella, but it's actually Hell A.
Oh,
It's for, yeah.
Hell A. Not,
Hell A, yeah.
Yeah, Hell LA.
Well, no, just Hell A.
Hell A. Okay.
Okay, good.
because that was like the phrase that was popular in
It's
2009
not hella,
for 3
but
months.
yeah.
We
So
can't-
did you guys write this in 2009 or
No.
Oh.
No. Just hella was we can't.
Roman
I hate
gets
the
really
fact,
worked
I
up
hate
about
the fact that people think it's hella.
Yeah. He doesn't
Oh, is it just you don't like that saying or?
Yeah, no. I
He
don't
wants
like
it to be
saying-
said Hella the way it is, but it's cool. People get it. Just give it time.
Yeah,
Give it
okay,
time.
I-
We got the space in there now. People start to catch
So
on.
people would like run up to you and say, "Oh my God, you're on that show, Hella!" You're
Yes.
gonna like flip out on them or?
Yeah, I'm not going to give them the time.
Oh,
Look, when
man.
you can pronounce the
Rolls his
name,
eyes.
then we can talk.
It's tough. It's a tough cookie here. All right.
All right. So I've seen the trailer. It's pretty freaking funny. What are you guys expecting to do next with it?
Well, the next step is actually doing and shooting an entire full webisode. We're basically going for a 10-minute full, beginning, middle, and end webisode, which we actually haven't shot yet. We shot the trailer. We've shot some scenes.
Yeah.
To kind of give people an idea. We've Roman and I wrote the pilot episode, which is a half-hour, like actual TV pilot. But we're in the pre-production process for writing just a 10-minute webisode, and that's going to be what we're really pitching, come summer pilot season.
Yeah.
And I can go. I don't know if talk about it now, but it's there's a lot planned for the webisode. We're kind of going big or going home with it.
And what's great about the trailer is that it showcases things from episodes that don't exist yet or could pull from future things, like the SpongeBob. Actually, that's in the pilot.
That is the pilot.
But there's other stuff that is in the trailer that could be in the future. But with a trailer, we could showcase a lot more than just one episode. I think that's one great thing about it.
What made you guys decide to come up with this idea for the
Just the concept.
The concept, yeah.
Yeah. Well, when I first moved out to LA, I kind of lived in a pretty crazy bachelor pad with kind of a revolving door of crazy characters. Chris actually moved out pretty much at the same time.
Because you guys both know each other
Yeah,
from
yeah.
college.
We moved out to LA pretty much right at the same time. No job, trying to really not knowing anyone.
Yeah.
Making the film industry.
In the entertainment industry, struggling, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
We saw a lot of stuff, a lot of crazy stuff was happening to us and people around us at that time. So that definitely was an influence for LA. And that's kind of, that definitely, well, it's the show is definitely based on some reality, for sure.
So what was your craziest story coming out to LA?
Oh, well.
The craziest, the one where you're like, oh my God.
Oh my God, that's kind of fun. So I could go. I've been in so many crazy situations. Not all of them legal, that's for sure.
Enough said on that one, right?
Yeah. I could go. Well, a lot of them you'll probably see in future Hell A, episodes.
We came in from Texas too, so like coming to LA is like
I don't even
first
hear an
week I was
accent,
told
you
to
guys.
fuck off by someone. Like it's just like you're like, okay, I'm in LA. All right, we'll just acclimate myself to where I am.
Yeah.
And it's just
Somebody just randomly came up to you and said, fuck off, or?
no. I actually was. They were arguing, and I heard them, and I just looked at him. And he goes, "What the fuck are you looking at?" And I was like, "Okay, I'm not. Just
That sounds
my
like
first
New York.
week here was in West Hollywood. Between that and learning how to park in LA and not get tickets and all that stuff, it's like you acclimate pretty immediately to how different it is here."
Roman,
Yeah.
you got a story? Do you want to tell us?
One that I want to share.
I know.
Well, I have a couple
Usually
questions for
people
you,
in West
Roman.
Hollywood are pretty nice to me.
Yeah.
I wonder what that is.
No one really it's pretty nice over there, so.
So, all right, Rowan, you were a business major. You have a degree in business, and then you went to comedy. And one thing that popped on your bio was you do racist. You make jokes about racist porn.
Oh, wait, racist porn?
Yeah, that's what it says.
You do have some racist
Who
porn
wrote
jokes.
my bio?
To be fair, you have some racist porn jokes.
Look, I have jokes. All right, I make racist
I'm not saying
jokes.
he's not
and I make
racist,
porn
but-
jokes.
Okay.
But I don't make racist porn.
Nobody does
I don't know. I've heard racist jokes.
puppets.
Oh yeah, no, but that's a whole nother.
But I
That's a
think
whole other
racist porn got
concept.
confused
Okay.
with racist.
I have racist marionettes.
Okay.
They're not puppets.
They're marionettes.
They're
They're not
marionettes.
What's the difference
Class it up
between
now.
puppets and marionettes?
Marionettes
Great
have the
question.
strings, so
Okay.
like you're able to, like
Yeah.
manipulate the puppet. It's like it looks like an actual. It's
Puppets,
not hands.
you put your hand up their
Puppets are
ass,
hands.
and the puppet's
Oh.
ass.
And then marionettes are
Right.
strings. Like classier.
Like
The
Team
classic.
America.
Okay.
Right.
So.
Glad we got that clear.
We're learning a lot about each other.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Really getting off track here.
Feel about puppets.
How did you get involved with the project?
Well, as actually through a stand-up comedy, I ended up just doing it kind of randomly as more of a creative outlet, and
Yeah.
I ended up like winning a contest in the back of a furniture store in Marina Del Rey.
Okay.
So
We were impressed.
yeah,
Yeah.
after that, I mean, Hunter and I, our comedic sensibilities are very similar. They just kind of click, and that's how we kind of came up and ended up writing some of this stuff.
And do you find the storyline relatable to your early experiences in LA?
Oh yeah, definitely. I hated LA. Like the first year I was here, it was awful.
Give me an awful story.
Well, I found there's a lot of things that happen with the girls here. Like they're definitely crazier. Like I guess the craziest thing that happened was I found. Well, I was going on a date with this girl. We went to the movies, and then like it was just weird. Like I found a Laffy Taffy wrapper. We ended up going back to the car and fooling around. I found a Laffy Taffy wrapper in this girl's like vagina.
Wait, what? What?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean that was like the first like I got to LA.
You're sharing the Laffy Taffy story?
I got to LA. I like went on like one date with the girl and like that was my first experience. I was like boom. And she
Well, at least she was wrapped up.
well, no, exactly. It was just weird, but like she didn't explain it to me
Yeah.
either. And then I mean, and then
Did you ever
after that-
ask her, like, what's up with your candy having candy?
That's good. I like that.
Yeah, I definitely brought it up, but I mean, it was a little tough to get past that point.
Okay. How long have you?
Stories.
Yeah. So are you
And that was
guys?
like one of the first things. There's like plenty of other things.
And also, like, all of the interesting thing about, all of us,
Yes.
both, Chris and I, and also Roman and Robert and Steve, who, couldn't be with us, but
Yeah.
we all kind of had similar situations. We all kind of came from somewhere else. These
Yeah.
guys actually the three leads all came from Ohio and outside of Cleveland.
Yeah.
And that's how they are on the show, so they really can relate to that. But everyone has had the LA experiences,
Yeah.
and so we all kind of put that into the show, and it's just something that's kind of relatable that I think we all.
It's
can
not
agree
even just
on.
it's not even just the poor experience of being poor in LA. It's just the crap you deal with here.
Yeah.
Sitting in traffic, trying to park your car.
Oh yes.
Dealing with the homeless people, like just actors and Hollywood and all that. Just
Yeah.
the things that happen to you here just on a regular basis. Like everyone
Like,
can relate to.
and
Yeah.
like Portlandia, is kind of like a love letter to Portland.
Yeah.
LA is kind of similar to Los Angeles. LA is an organic character in the show. It's like a character. It's
Yeah.
part of the show. But it's funny because it's like it is LA, and it's showing the underbelly of the city, and it represents struggle in LA. But at the same time, it's also kind of like a love letter to the city. Like what do they say? Well, let me just put it like everyone wants to be in Los Angeles.
Yes.
And although these characters are struggling, they also want to succeed. And they kind of fall in love with the city at the same time, which often happens to people when they move out here.
Right.
But in that first year or two, it's like a struggle. You kind of hate it. So
And how did you jump into this?
I auditioned.
You auditioned, and because all you guys were friends before, and then you guys
Robert-
were auditioning.
He's the only one that that we didn't know before.
Before. So what projects? I mean, well, first, you're originally from another state as well.
I'm from Cleveland, yeah.
Yeah. So give me a hell LA story. Give me a personal experience.
It's honestly
But if it involves laughing Catholic, no.
getting here, yeah. Just,
Oh yes. All right. Yeah. Let's talk about that. Yes.
Bike fest.
Exactly. Just, I mean, the whole transportation system, trying to get used to it. It's like Los Angeles is so spread it.
Yes.
So, there were times when I had auditions, and I had everything planned out. I'm gonna leave at this time to make sure this happened because I have to get on the bus. Okay. So for some reason, the bus will leave me. And I'll have to walk.
What do you mean the bus would leave you? Like you be running down the street?
The bus drivers here are assholes. They don't. Yeah. Like I was like banging on the bus, like yo, open up, let me get in. He's like, well, can't do it. So it just kept driving, and so just the whole thing of planning.
That's never happened to me.
Yeah, because do you have a car?
Well, I have a car, but I've taken the bus before. There's times when I left my car in the parking lot because I drank too much, and I'm having to take the bus back to get to my car.
That's responsible, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, for me, it was just like it always been a struggle. But overall, like I just really connect with JP on a level because it's like he's a go-getter, and it's like he understands that
The male model thing, that was funny.
Yeah, yeah, and that I mean. Similar stuff happened to friends of mine where it's like, I have my first acting gig, whatever.
Yeah.
And they're really on the corner flipping the whole what is the signs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever done any type of character work on Hollywood Boulevard?
There you go.
Yeah. Actually, one time, because I have a lot of friends who are actors.
Yes.
One time, my buddy and I. We were so sick of like not acting and not having the chance to express ourselves that we actually did like a Shakespeare scene on Hollywood Boulevard.
I did not know.
While you're passing out flyers?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm
That's Italian. You can do Shakespeare and pass out.
That's an Italian restaurant.
Right.
I was like,
It was just like being on Hollywood Boulevard.
and then you did okay.
Yeah, but no one cared. No one cared. But that's my experience. And just the whole struggle of and I think anybody from not just Los Angeles, from Cleveland, Minnesota, wherever you're from, New York, you can relate to this because it's like Chris said, it's not just about poverty. It's about these guys who believe in something.
Right.
And they're going full force no matter what. Nothing's going to stop them. No matter what hell they go through, they're going to fight till they get to where they want in life.
They're all driven.
Like
Rob said, they have horse
everything stops them.
Everything's
they're totally driven, but it's just like they just completely get.
It's like they're going up the hill, and there are people who are just throwing things at them constantly.
Yeah.
They're gonna keep going.
For
no
each
matter
victory,
what.
there's like 9 defeats.
And also it gives a people it gives people I can't think of the word, but an idea of what it means to be successful. Like for example, the level that Hunter and Chris are at right now, they had to go through a certain amount of hell and bullshit just to get to where they at.
I'm a California native. Like I was born in California, so I can relate because the parking situation. Like you guys showed that, and it was just funny because like you do have to sit there and read like 20 signs before you can know if you could park your car there.
And check wheels, it's like.
Yeah, otherwise you'll get a ticket.
Right. I think it's funny because you say you're from California. And it is always like an interesting disconnect from people that are from California and people that are from out of state. And LA is such a melting pot that you have so many people in LA that are from out of state, and it's a culture shock to anyone outside of LA. Like it's a whole, you're used to it. You kind of grew up around here, you get it. But to everyone else, it's like this whole big crazy world. It's totally different than
But even going down to San Diego, I went to La Jolla, and it's just like you drive practically up to the beach. And you're like, get out of your car, you can park there all day.
Yeah, it's
Here
different.
What is it? $16 to park at Venice Beach? Like
25. I went there a couple of weekends ago.
It's ridiculous.
I know we were talking about earlier. I hate to go back to, but I have
Go
an
ahead.
audition. I can talk more about
Yes,
audition.
yes.
It's kind of interesting
Okay.
because Robert was the only the 3 leads, McQueen, JP, and Damon. We had already had the leads picked for Roman and Steve. We knew all along. There was no auditions. I mean, we knew they were.
I mean, you were one of the writers, so of course you're gonna write yourself in the scene.
Exactly.
Ideally.
Exactly. So, but we held big auditions with a lot of different people for Robert. And actually, we had a guy who was kind of on the same level as Steve as far as he'd been in a lot of national commercials, and he was our kind of front runner all along. And Rob came in and kind of blew us away in the audition. He was kind of a backup, we didn't really, to be honest.
No, I love it.
And but he had a great audition, and then right in the middle of the audition, like right after, he just was like, hey, I just want to ask you guys, like, what did you, like, I'm from Cleveland, and he went on about talking about how he's from Cleveland, and he really connects with the character. Usually I don't like that shit in, like, auditions, to be honest, as a director. I usually don't like that. I'm like, come on, man, just get it, go on with your thing. But it really resonated with all of us. It was really genuine, like, because he just knocked the audition out of the park, and then he's talking about being from Cleveland and how he connects with the characters.
Yeah.
And then he went out of the room, and we were just like, fuck, like, what are we going to do here, guys? Like, because, that is JP. Like, that is in our mind when Roman and I are writing, when Chris is thinking, like, we thought of Robert, like, he fits JP. So we said, welcome to the project, told the other guy.
Cut the other guy, shatter that other guy's dreams, especially because Hunter's sending him really long emails like, hey, we're really excited, something about that.
That sucks, dude. Like that actually has happened to me in projects.
It's happened to everyone.
I fuck with this guy. I was like, no.
Okay, so if you guys, where can people find website, Twitter?
Sure, yeah. Right now, we just have Facebook and Twitter, and YouTube.
Okay.
YouTube channel. The Facebook is I Love LA.
Okay.
And then the Twitter is a LA Life. And right now is you can find the trailer. You can find some scenes.
Yeah.
Just like little kind of mini-sodes we call them, but they're like just little individual scenes that we shot. There's we put up production stills and like images, LA images of the week. We took a lot of, our photographer, Diana Carmel, is an amazing photographer. She took so many good pictures. She kind of it's almost like a documentary. She's always taking pictures of different things that we're doing. So we have great photos of like when we shot the trailer and we shot the scenes, just different interviews, events we do. So we're always kind of putting those up.
And what's the future of the show? What's going to be the next step?
The future of the show is kind of like we talked about before, is a full webisode.
Okay.
Full 10-minute, close to 10-minute, beginning, middle, and end webisode. That's kind of what it's all been working up to, now. And we've been really lucky in that we've got so much kind of buzz and momentum going for just having a trailer and some scenes and, a script.
Yeah.
But now it's time for the big payoff. The webisode is what we're really going to be pushing and trying to sell, come pilot season. So that is, we're in pre-production right now. It's going to shoot toward the end of June, and hopefully it'll be ready by July.
And I heard rumors you guys are planning on pitching this to networks as well, too.
We'd like to be on TV, and this is all helping us. This is we're like, it's our arsenal of weapons, we're just putting together everything we can possibly have to just make a good pitch. And so this webisode will be the last really big piece. And we have a Q&A we just did too that showcases and answers more questions. But yeah, I mean, just to make a good pitch, we need to have all this stuff.
Yeah, we think, and just to give a little teaser for the webisode, we don't have, obviously we don't have a big showrunner attached or any, big celebrity. So we kind of have to, really prove that, it can be a really entertaining show on its own merit, just from, the content alone.
Yeah.
So we've kind of decided to go all in with this webisode. But I can just give you a little teaser. There's going to be car chases, professional stuntmen, bike cops, roads closed down. Don't ask me how we're going to pay for it.
People
We're
on
still
fire.
figuring that out.
So you just really just kind of like break the law, just record it live, or
we're trying to play it by the book. We're trying to go through the city and do, cross, dot our I's, cross our T's.
A lot of red tape, though.
Car chases.
Probably.
Which is it going to be JP involved in the car chase? I'm just curious.
JP, everyone will be involved, and JP is going to get some athletic work for sure. You might see JP sprinting at full speed.
Yeah, he starts training runner this week.
His Tom Cruise run, yes. Yeah. You should watch Tom Cruise movies and really.
Oh no, I'm ready for this. I've been working on it, guys.
So it sounds fun. Anything else you guys want to add before we wrap this up?
I guess that just basically that you make it in the article just the future is coming. Like because it's not an established show or anything. We're trying to get to that point. So the more support we can garner and people liking Facebook and Twitter, the better chance we have of making it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make sure I
that is a good point. It's interesting because this could all be like, it could be too soon for all this moment. You know, who knows if it's like a year from now and nothing's happened, then it's all for nothing. But this could be the start of something really special. Like it really
I saw.
could be.
Yeah, you guys have invested a lot. I saw the trailer. It's pretty funny. You guys are funny. And, you know, I'm sorry that I got your bio a little confused.
That's all good.
Yeah.
No, that's mine. There is a
a
racist porn joke in some of his comedic bits. He's trying to play it cool right now. I've been in his stand-up. I've seen the racist porn joke. It's good-hearted. It's good-hearted. Don't get me wrong.
Okay, yeah. No, I think I may have
funny.
a racist
It's
porn.
one of my favorite jokes, actually. We don't have to go into it now. It's kind of a big setup. It's a whole
I mean,
thing.
I do so many jokes either about porn or races or like, you know, all that stuff that I who knows?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'd like it. Rob, even Rob would like it. You'd like a racist porn joke.
Okay, I guess. I gotta hear it.
That's a good one. That's a
Yeah.
good one.
All right. How dirty is it?
Oh no, we're not doing it. Right.
Okay. All right then. All right.
You have to come to a show to see that.
Okay. Where's your next performance?
I haven't been doing it for a while because I've been focused on this project. But I'll probably, after we get this episode shot, I'll start getting back into it. I was doing the Comedy Store for a little while.
Oh, okay. I've interviewed a few people over there.
And furniture stores.
And furniture stores, right?
That's that's like my specialty.
Is furniture back into the furniture store?
Yeah.
With your.
You gotta start.
Like I'd say, like of all the especially that one night, like I'm probably like one of the funniest guys you'll see at any furniture store in Marina Del Rey on Saturday night.
Okay, I will make sure to include that.